Hey guys, Adrian here from the Digital Dojos at digitaldojos.com, and today we're going to be taking a look and review of the Mobee Magic Bar. What this allows you to do is charge devices like the Apple wireless keyboard and Apple Magic Trackpad, I should say, Magic Trackpad and the Apple wireless keyboard using rechargeable technology, induction charging using the cylindrical battery. So let's take a quick first look at the design and how, and then we'll get into the tech specs, etc. So what I'm going to do here is just quickly use my iPhone here to show the Mobee Magic Bar here. You can see it's all aluminum based material, which is really nice. Design wise, it is really solid build, and not only that, it feels hefty, it feels solid, and it goes along with the Apple-esque environment. It matches the devices, it matches the wireless keyboard, it matches the trackpad. And again, if you buy any other Mobee devices, they all have that Apple-esque environment feel to them. So it does nice with your setup. Very simple design. You have this indicator up here at the top left. If it's a solid red, that means nothing is currently charging. If it's a blinking green, that means your device is charging. If it's solid green, your device is fully charged. In the back here, you have one mini USB cable that goes into your computer to charge the device, whether it's your keyboard or your trackpad. And again, in here is where your device or your cylindrical battery that comes with the device will go in to use the inductive charging. So with that, let's go look at the actual battery and installation process itself. Okay, so moving the battery over here, here is my wireless Apple keyboard. The battery is located right here. To uninstall, I'm going to quickly show you how easy it is to install. So first off, you're going to want to remove that compartment that houses the battery right here. Remove that. And once that's removed, what you can do here is take the cylindrical battery, which you can see here by Mobee. Very light. They offer replacements of these if you want to buy multiple of them, for example, to have multiple charges or a backup one in case, or maybe for each device. You can buy these for $29 each, and the actual product itself retails for $39, so pretty affordable price. Inserting it in here and then simply screwing it in the base here will allow you to secure this. You just gotta push in kind of tight here, otherwise it pops out. Push in until you can keep on screwing it. And then once that here, I don't want to hit the camera here, but you can see you have to screw it in the right way. And once it's all screwed in, you can see here it just sits, adds a little bit of a extra poke out to your battery on the Apple wireless keyboard. But again, nothing too obtrusive. It's just that little end poking out. It doesn't really affect how your keyboard sits or anything like that. And then when you want to charge it, is as simple as taking this, putting on the little slider here, and you can see as soon as I slide it, you'll see that green indicator up there start to blink right up there. Really that simple, and it will start charging just like that, all through the magic of inductive charging. So this is really an awesome way that we can use inductive technology. You know, we've seen solar charging, we've seen all of that, but what I really like about this, and this leads me into the tech specs of this, is it uses cost-effective solution. You don't need to pay for a battery you get. You don't need to pay for replacement batteries, and the purchase, you know, the cost of this will save you tons and tons of money in the long run in terms of, you know, you having to buy batteries, etc. What I really like about Mobee technology too, they implement a lot of green use, and that's environmental stuff. They have instead of using the AA exposable batteries, you don't have to necessarily recycle those, and the material they made out this Magic Charger and all their other devices is all made out of recyclable material. So that's what's really awesome. It kind of sticks to the whole Apple field too. Apple tends to do a lot of stuff with environmental solutions. So again, Mobee is following in that footsteps. Tech specs for those who are interested: the base station size is 300 by 45 by 25 millimeters. It weighs about 1.34 ounces, so it's it's kind of hefty. It has that solid feel to it. Additionally, the battery life has 500 cycles. So it's about full charge time takes around about 8 hours, give or take. That's what I've noticed. And it does last a good 6 to 5 hours. I can't really tell you how long it lasts because, again, I don't use the keyboard on a repetitive basis, or in terms of I don't use it for a straight 8 hours or anything. I do take breaks in between. So it's lasted me a couple of days without me even having to charge it. And with that, we can go ahead and go into the pros and cons of the device here. So pros, I mean, really, it saves you money. It is cost effective. It is an awesome solution to charging, and it's really sleek. And you can just see by the design here, it matches really well with devices like the wireless keyboard and the Apple trackpad. Cons, I can't really tell you that many. I don't have many gripes with this in terms of how it works, because compared to the other review, if you haven't seen my Magic Charger review, you can do a lot of things on here that you couldn't do with the Apple, or with the, you can do a lot of things with this Magic Bar that you can do with the Apple trackpad. What I'm going to show you here is an example, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to some iPhone footage here to conduct and finish the review. As mentioned, so you can see here is the Magic Bar With this is the actual Magic Charger, which I did a review of. This is using that same technology on the Magic Mouse with the battery pack that uses that inductive charging as well. The issue with this is you have to dock this when you want to charge it. You dock this on this little device here, this little pad, and it starts charging it. You can actually, you can take off the mouse pad, or the battery compartment, and just put the battery compartment on this little thing and it'll still charge. You don't necessarily need it hooked up to the mouse. But then that requires you to put regular batteries within the mouse to actually use it. When this is charging, you can still use the keyboard, you can still use a trackpad. Bluetooth works perfectly. This doesn't affect the way it works when it's charging. So that's really awesome. I don't need to disconnect this. If I do want to undock this to kind of more flexibility rather than having this thing connected to it, I can simply just slide this out and use the keyboard as is. But again, if I want it to charge, if it's dead, I can keep it in the charger and still use it, and it may take a little bit more to charge it because I'm in the process of using it while it's charging, but it still functions perfectly fine. So again, no real cons with this device. It's affordable at $40. I think it's really one of the best solutions in terms of saving battery, and instead of investing in rechargeable batteries, definitely invest in something like this Magic Bar. You can get, again, cylindrical battery packs extra for $29 or $30 at the site. In my opinion, this gets a solid 8 out of 10 on my scale. You can read the full review again over at digitaldojos.com. But guys, again, this is Mobee's Magic Bar. Do check it out. Again, a huge thanks to the guys at Mobee for sending this over for review. Again, check them out at mobeetechnology.com. Thanks for watching.